You can there. Well, let's speak now with Lt.Col Barry Wingard. He's a US military attorney who advocates for Guantanamo detainees. Sir, thank you for taking the time to be with us. I understand you do have access to your clients in Guantanamo, apparently. When's the last time you saw them, and what state were they in?
The last time that I saw my clients was between the 25th of February and the 8th of March. I visited with them multiple times. I was shocked at the condition that they're in. In fact, we were the first people that broke the story that the hunger strike had began February the 6th or 7th, around that time frame, and had continued on. My client at that time had lost 26 pounds, and at this point it's official that he has lost almost 40 pounds, one-third of his body weight, from 147 pounds.
How long can you go on like that?
The hunger strike is still ongoing. Well, I can imagine that we're getting near to the end where something serious is going to happen. I mean, the administration down in Guantanamo Bay initially denied the report that the hunger strike was occurring. They then said that it was 7, then 14, then 21. Then they said that it wasn't the largest hunger strike in history. Then they came out and said it's 24, 25, and today 26. So the story's getting more and more accurate as we go, but we're running out of time, as you point out.
Do you think it really will take that?
Well, I'm here to tell you that after 11.5 years, these men that live in animal cages in America's offshore prison in Guantanamo Bay, they ask for justice. They've been there 11.5 years. 90% of them have no charges. I can tell you, having looked at my clients' cases, they will never get a trial based upon the evidence that's against them. So if their home countries are not willing to intervene and do something, I don't see it coming from Washington. Washington seems to take the position that we don't have the time to deal with these 166 condemned men in our offshore prison.
How's Washington going to deal with the PR, if you like, if somebody does die?
Well, I mean, you're going to have to answer that as far as a political question. I'm a lawyer. I'm here to look at the facts and to tell you that I've reviewed these cases, and I'm here to tell you that these guys will never get trials. If they're never getting trials, then we have to go by what the president has said in March of 2011, when he said indefinite detention will be implemented in Guantanamo Bay and will be the law of the United States. 48 men will be condemned to die, never having given a trial or given an opportunity to defend themselves. They are essentially condemned dead men that just happen to breathe.
For the people you've spoken to there, including your client, what was their mindset? Is it the same maybe when they started this 45, 46 days ago as it is now? I mean, did they think they would have to maybe take this through to the bitter end or not? Or did they think something would give beforehand?
Well, I can't speak for what every man down there thought, but what I can tell you is the vast majority of people in Guantanamo Bay are cleared for release. They're cleared to go home. The United States acknowledges that they've committed no crime, but yet we still continue to house them in a penal colony in Guantanamo Bay. Imagine if the situation were reversed and the United States had 166 citizens held in some other country's offshore prison. I don't want to go into what happened in the early years as far as enhanced interrogation, but the situation isn't getting better. These men have figured out that probably the only way for them to go home, cleared or not, is in a wooden box. I mean, 7 proceedings in
Lt.Col, sorry, but we've only got literally about 15 seconds. Do you take any comfort at all in this US military plan now to spend $49 million upgrading the facility, making it apparently more comfortable for the inmates?
Well, this is not about soccer fields or food or anything else. This is about justice and freedom. This is a bigger concept. This is what the United States stands for, not more servings of food and not more soccer fields to play on. This is a matter of getting these men home or giving them trials, and that's the answer.
Live from Washington, Lt.Col Barry Wingard, US military attorney advocating for Guantanamo detainees. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.